Good afternoon from a very wet, soaking, miserable Blackpool Pleasure Beach Resort, Lancashire. Thought I'd do another update video because it's going to be a few weeks till we're back on park, probably, and it's also been a few weeks since the last one. There's been a few changes to sort of check out, to look at, to speculate about. I was going to do one of these last week, to be honest, but I was like shattered all day, so didn't bother filming anything. And today we've got this weather to sort of try and stop us, so yeah, I'll try and keep it as short as possible, as I always say. So I'll see you in the outro in about 40 minutes time. But yeah, let's get around, get on some rides. It's pretty quiet, obviously, because of the weather. It's putting people off. It's a Sunday. Pleasure Beach Express, Bowl-A-Drome, and yeah, just have a look around, see you around. I've just filmed an Ice Blast update, which will already be out on the channel, so go and check it out. The scaffolding's still rising, so there we go. What do you think's going to happen to Ice Blast? Are we going on Valhalla today? I don't know. Like,
you can do if you want.
I'll consider it later because we are already like head to toe soaked. But like every time we've been on a ride today, I felt so uncomfortable because of this rain. So we're not doing as many rides as we normally would when it's this quiet on park. But yeah, update time. I forgot about this. But yeah, this is quite nostalgic. Shall I restart the Valhalla series? The Valhalla update series, which I didn't even finish. I will finish it one day, I promise. But yeah, there's Valhalla updates on the exterior. It feels like 2021 and 2022 again, but it's for Journey to Hell. There's Halloween theming, basically, which, did I mention in the intro? I don't think I did, but there's plenty of that around the park to look at, and that includes Valhalla. So Valhalla is actually involved with Journey to Hell this year. It's going to be open. I don't think it's like part of the event side of things in terms of like, I don't think it's going to have actors in it or anything. I don't know whether the ride's going to change at all. Will they just have it pitch black? Will the ride change at all? Or is it just there as sort of like a ride offering, like loads of other rides are, which I forgot right now, but it's mainly North Park.
Dipper, Aviation, National, Derby Racer and Flight.
Yeah, well they're not going to have like sort of Halloween changes, are they, because the roller coasters, so I assume it's just going to be there and available to ride at Journey to Hell Freak Nights. But we've got this theme around, which looks pretty cool. Might as well have a quick walk around North Park then and show you all the other bits of theming there are. Cause is there any theming in South Park? I don't think there is, because that's not being used.
South Park isn't open for Journey to Hell, so I doubt.
I know, but sometimes they put bits like this opposite Wallace and Gromit where them tables are, but I've not looked, to be honest. Yeah, so we'll have a look at that, but it's just nice little touches, to be honest. Nice Halloween decorations, scarecrows and coffins everywhere. They always put this stuff out at this area of the park. I don't know whether it's just not 100% complete because there's a good couple of weeks till Journey to Hell yet, or like they're not doing this anymore, but there's normally theming around here as well. Like obviously we're just showing you up there. This big witch was here in 2020, I think, but then they moved it to opposite Wallace and Gromit. I've not seen the big witch.
She'll be behind the fence.
Yeah, so there's nothing around there yet, but like I say, there's normally like loads of coffins and the witch and the skeletons and all sorts of cool Halloween decorations around there. And as of the 15th September, there isn't yet, but yet is a big word because we still have like a month to go. Down the rabbit hole will be Alice in Wonderland's part in Journey to Hell this year. Actors in Alice. Looking forward to seeing that if I do go to the event. But yeah, here we go. I think there's always theming on this side of Alice. So yeah, looking nice. Oh, this one's actually dressed like Alice. So what have they done? What have they done to Alice? They've killed her. Yeah, oh, that's horrible, that. I know, oh, all the characters from Alice in Wonderland. I like that. That's a nice touch, that. Yeah, theming it in, basically. So yeah, down the rabbit hole with the Queen and Alice. Keep out of the rabbit hole. Yeah, looking forward to it. I would go on Alice today, but I don't fancy getting a wet backside through sitting on the seats. So yeah, I think that's it for now for the Halloween theming. If there's any near Wallace and Gromit, we'll show it later, but for now, smooth one roller coaster time. It's absolutely walking. It's been walking all day. I can see the air gates are open. They're just waiting to fill the train. So let's help them out a bit and do that. You know it's quiet when the ghost train's quiet. Plenty of rides on the dark rides today. That guy's arm's still falling off, the conductor. But yeah, Wallace and Ghost Train, my go-to rides when it's raining here. It's settled down a bit at the moment, but not to jinx it. Let's have a go on the Ghost Train. Let's see how it's running. Ghost Train. It's always nice to walk onto it. It's quite rare, unless it's the end of the day. The new effects for this year are still going off late. The woman banging on the screen wasn't working. There was a thing in the first scene that had been taken out. The cauldron thing to hopefully get replaced with something. Yeah, get actors in. It's alright, but I think it has a bit more potential, Ghost Train, like, and those new effects this year, but like I said, it rarely timed that well. There's some stuff that was added around about this time last year in preparation for Journey to Hell that I wish was permanent, like the audio after the downwards lift hill. I wish that was still here with the doll and stuff. But yeah, they're always changing things. And yeah, I don't know. I just think it has a bit more potential than it's showing at the minute, Ghost Train. But I still love it. Absolutely love it. Love going on it. Probably going to go on it again right now because there's 0 people in the queue. Let's go. 0 people in the queue. Feels like there's less ambience than there used to be as well. There's some audio that isn't in there anymore. One piece of audio that I am happy doesn't exist anymore is the repetitive announcement around the station area, the scream and scream and scream. I didn't like that. It was just so annoying how it was on loop. Like if they played it every 5 minutes or something, it wouldn't be that bad. But it was literally on a loop. So I'm not too fussed about that being removed. But like, it used to be like some audio with some like cat noises in the background. Like, I miss that, to be honest. It had more of a creepy atmosphere in there. But yeah, still walking on the Ghost Train. But there's some brand new merchandise for this ride, which we're going to go and have a look at right now. Another go-to ride when it's raining, Derby Racer. Completely undercover. And Valhalla has just had an evac, I think. There's people leaving the queue. And there's people on the exit bridge. See, we should have done it now. Here is some cool new stuff. This massive range of new Ghost Train merch came out last weekend. And it's amazing. I need one of these hoodies. There's a glow-in-the-dark hoodie here. But yeah, there's so much more than just a hoodie. It's like, oh, wearing that in Journey to Hell would not be a bad idea. Not gonna lie. This logo that I didn't even know existed, like I didn't know Ghost Train had a logo, but I guess it does now. Pleasure Beach Resort. This is old Ghost Train merch, but it's still around. Pin badge, $3.95. One of the cars there. Yeah, this is a hoodie, and don't forget it's glow in the dark, but it's got sort of more of a design on it, so to speak, whereas this just has the logo at the front. And then the glow in the dark stuff at the back, I suppose. So yeah, I don't know which one do I prefer. I really don't know. I'm speaking quietly because there's no one in this shop right now apart from the staff. So yeah, here we go. Ghost Train bottles. The original Ghost Train, loved that they're sort of giving a nod to that. 1930 at Pleasure Beach Resort. Was it Pleasure Beach Resort back then? not sure. But yeah, another pin badge. Never seen that before. I don't think it's new, but I've never seen it before. It's probably my favourite pin badge out of what there is actually. Yeah, the T's been bitten off. Love that. That's how it is at the entrance though, isn't it? But yeah, these notebooks are really cool. You've got small ones, point at the right one at the right time. There's two small ones, two types of small ones. They both feature some of the new models from this year, the new bits of feeling, which set off late as effects, but honestly they're so cool. I wish there was more stuff like this. Like, we need more of this in other areas of the ride, and it'd be incredible. So I hope that that's the work in progress that's sort of happening and we see more of that. But yeah, we have little notebooks which are £7.95. And then we have the big notebooks, which have this conductor guy who doesn't have an arm at this moment in time. There's more big books. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss something here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss something. So I do apologise. Yeah, I think I've already shown them, haven't I? Oh, that's one I didn't show. Yeah, the conductor. There we go.
That's lost his arm.
That's lost his arm. The armless conductor.
But you've still got the effects still working. It's just
it's
poking out of the
yeah, the
sleeve.
animatronic's on, but the arm's falling off. So yeah, there we go. You can just see this animatronic moving at the moment. Which, if we go on it again later, I'll stick it in now. But yeah, there's literally like 4 different types of like each size of notebook. Yeah, that's really good, that, with a logo on the back. So £7.95 for a little one, and then these big ones come with a pen, he says. They do come with a pen as well, and they've put the sticker on upside down. It's £12.95. Honestly, I love filming the merch here. But yeah, there we go. Very good designs. And then, yeah, there we go.
Nice notebooks.
I love that. And this one comes with a pen as well, so that's good stuff. Got some pictures down here. Didn't see these last week. Yeah, like, it's not specific to the Ghost Train, this stuff. It's got the same design on as that hoodie actually. But yeah, it's got the PV logo in the corner. Like, yeah, it's just like a picture frame, is it? Well, it's not a frame, but it's a picture. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like you could use that as a chopping board as well, to be honest. That's what it looks like at first sight. You've got a smaller version of it as well over here. The exact same thing, just a little bit smaller, £9.95 for a little one, little picture. Very cool. Yeah, there we go. This is the incredible new sort of range of merch. This all came out last week.
I think the
Weekend.
pin badges were already a thing.
Yeah, apart from the pin badges, but that doesn't matter. Like, that
Like,
is,
the flasks are nice.
yeah, it's a really, really good set of merch, that. The retail team smashing it once again. Yeah, big up everyone involved.
Drip.
Ride parts! We normally do this before the other merch, but the other merch is more important today because of that Ghost Train range. But yeah, there's big Dipper restraints on. They've just fallen down, Daniel. You're making a fuss. Looks like they've sold loads of these, I'll say loads, a couple of these Grand Prix people fans though. There's not many left now. Like, there is 3 or 4 sort of stacked together here at the minute, and not sort of spread out, but yeah, it looks like there's less there than last week. And same on the Big Dipper side panels. I mean, like I said, they're all sort of piled up there, but still looks like there's less of them. This big bucket of wood it's still like half full. Don't know what ride that's off. Plenty A15 track here still, and yeah, just the usual stuff really. A few chain dogs and wheels and other bits and pieces, but I absolutely love the authentic ride parts. It's not even the handmade soaps anymore section of the Kiss Me Quick shop. Smooth wooden roller coaster time again. Saw the back row air gate empty. Let's do it. Grand National is at its best when it's been raining, so the track's wet, but it isn't raining anymore, so obviously the weather's a bit nicer than it was. So yeah, it's just flying. Back row on that red train there. Like, there's a few drops there that caught us by surprise then. The third set of drops is always the best, where you go down like a normal drop and then the double down. That's the best part of the ride in my opinion. And then obviously the last set of drops before, well, the second to last, if you count the actual last, leading up to the brake run. Like the last drop in that set, how many times am I going to say last? Yeah, like that is another surprise drop. They're incredible then when it was all wet. So yeah, Impossible's closed, no idea why. But yeah, that's another update I guess. Let's have a look over here. Oktoberfest is taking place at Blackpool Pleasure Beach again every Saturday in September. And I don't think this stuff was out here last week, because last week we came on Saturday, today we're on Sunday, so there'll be no Oktoberfest in this video, but we did go and watch the infamous Bavarian Stompers. Absolutely love them, so funny. But yeah, there's a lot less comedy in this year's show, I think. I mean, we only saw one of them. I don't know whether they do the same show like 3 times or whatever. I can't remember how many shows they do now and what times. Or do they do like different ones at different times? I don't know, but the one that we saw was literally just singing, and that's a big part of their show. And obviously they play all the brass instruments and stuff, but it felt like there was a lot less sort of like comedy and crowd interaction and stuff. No one dancing on the stage, like being forced to dance on the stage.
Not doing any Bavarian handshakes.
No German hand clap.
What we tried to do and failed.
Yeah, yeah, you get the German toast every now and again though. Big up the German toast. But yeah, that's it. If we do get to another Oktoberfest, which I don't think we are going to now, unfortunately, I will show the Bavarian Stompers. But yeah, like I say, I didn't really vlog last week, so I didn't really vlog. I didn't vlog at all last week. Bavarian Stompers, come check them out on Saturdays in September, because they are a lot of fun. River caves is still looking the same. It's closed. Hopefully those parts are still getting refurbed for next year and it comes back, but it's only a hope thing at the minute really. However, I think it was last week, someone spotted that there was a River Caves boat in the car park opposite Grand National. I don't even know what it's called. Bond Street. I knew that. I'm disappointed in myself for forgetting. But there's 2 River Caves boats right now on Bond Street. Someone spotted it and put it in the Your Experience Guide Facebook group. And like, I've just seen them from Grand National then. Like, there are 2 River Caves boats on there. They look pretty freshly painted. So hopefully that's a sign that, you know, it's not going anywhere. Maybe soon it'll be time to fill that trough up again and run the ride, test it. It'd be really cool if it started testing before the end of this season. But I don't think that's going to happen, not going to lie. But the best case scenario we can hope for now is it comes back 1st of March 2025. Because yeah, it did actually open this season. Like, it's easy to forget, but River Caves has actually operated in 2024. They had a problem which seems completely out of the park's control, and unfortunately that's just kept it closed throughout the whole season. And yeah, like I say, that's a shame. Hopefully we do see River Caves come back in 2025. It's looking good. There wouldn't be boats on there for no reason, would there? Alright then, Bowl-A-Drome. Last week we spotted that like the arcade machines were literally like being taken out. Like there were bits on the floor, just not as it should be. It's closed, by the way. You can't walk inside Bowl-A-Drome anymore. And well, yeah, all those things that were on the floor last week, they've gone now. And that actually includes the fencing. Oh my god, it's focusing on like the dirt instead of what's inside. This isn't very good. It actually includes the fencing that was put up around the bowling alley. Because yeah, like this used to be called Bowl-A-Drome for a reason. Like there used to be a mini bowling alley there. Then it got fenced off. It started off, like I said, with the arcade sort of going around here, so you couldn't like walk anywhere around there. And then they actually opened it up a bit, but obviously had them sort of what I thought at the moment looked like sort of construction walls or whatever. But yeah, like they've all been taken down, and we can see the bowling alley now for the first time in a while. And wow, is that the end of this building? These doors are open as well. I've never seen like that area before. Like I think it used to be a cafe, because there is like a cafe sign in there with like the old like Bowl-A-Drome style of sort of font and sign and whatever. But yeah, like it's all sort of gutted at the minute. There's bits and pieces on the floor, but yeah, that's all really. Just hope it's a sign, to be honest, because it kind of needs putting out of its misery. It's not been the same since Wild Mouse went and they took away all the Bowl-A-Drome theming. Like there used to be a big like bowling pin here. Looks pretty cool, but yeah, like they kept the building. They put like some LED screens there and them lights on the edges, and just sort of kept the arcade open. And I mean, it was fine for a couple of years, but I've always said like stick a dark ride in it. But to be honest, like would this building be, you know, would this building be able to hold a dark ride? Possibly, but I don't know. I just hope it's a sign that there's some truth behind this gyro swing or something, because if Ice Blast does stay, like I say, the latest rumour is that it's growing around here. So yeah, Planet Rock, Bowl-A-Drome, it's time's up hopefully, because yeah, like especially if it is like they've taken all the machines out now, so it's not even like we can say, well, there's an arcade in there that no one goes in, because well yeah, no one goes in it because it's closed. A gyro swing in this space would be so much better than what's there right now. Just yeah, like closed buildings. But it would be cool to have something just new to bring people in. New exclusive merchandise. I believe these are old uniforms.
Yeah, these are the old uniforms.
And they're selling them, which is quite cool. There's some t-shirts in the Kiss Me Quick shop as well. So yeah, like cool. I mean, it counts as merch. It's got the logo on, and obviously it used to be used by staff. So yeah, like check it out. 25 quid, not bad, not bad. But yeah, enjoyed Wallace. Second time today. It's only raining lightly in a minute, but it's my favourite ride on park when it's raining, because the whole queue is undercover and then the whole ride is undercover. One of the best dark rides in country as well. Remember in August where I was saying that they should add the carriages back to Pleasure Beach Express? Well, they've taken one off. Obviously it's not in shot at the minute, and we're not doing Pleasure Beach Express today because the seats are wet. Don't fancy it. I hate coming here and not doing it, like, but it is what it is. Like, the rain's just been too bad for it today. Yeah, they've actually taken a carriage off for whatever reason. So last week when it was busy on Saturday, like, it was even harder to find a seat than it was on that late night riding in August. Not sure why. The train is very short at the minute. I think it's literally got like 3 full carriages plus the wheelchair carriage on. So yeah, not ideal for capacity. If it's the problem with it, fair enough, but yeah, I hope to see it back on there soon, as with the other ones that I was on about in August, because yeah, like, it's good to see PVE popular, but like, when you can't get a seat on it, that's not good. I've come down here because Danielle reminded me there's new announcements on here. They're not playing at the moment, but they've just added a few new announcements. They've not got rid of the old ones, that used to play on repeat. You know, sorry I had a late night last night and all that. Well, me too. What a shame. Have an early night the next one. Honestly, does me head in. Playing on repeat. But yeah, they're not playing at the moment, so can't show you those. And I think we're going to go on Wallace and Gromit again because it's just started to chuck it down again, which I'm not happy about. But yeah, new announcements on Pleasure Beach Express. Stay tuned for the next vlog / updates from here, and I'll show them. Hopefully it's on a brighter day. I thought I heard it then, but I didn't. The hot air balloon ride is missing its hot air balloons. Diego's Rainforest Rescue here in Nickelodeon Land has closed. Like, didn't expect to see this today. Danielle literally like pointed it out to me because like she'd already seen it. And yeah, like, I don't know, early maintenance. I mean, they've put this sign out which is nice, new logo. This is what they put out when the maze was being done up actually. Pardon our dust, we're working hard to improve this attraction for your future enjoyment. So it isn't going anywhere. You know, this sign literally says, why isn't this in front of Ice Blast and River Caves?
Oh yeah.
I don't, you know, like it's in front of this now, which is visibly closed. River Caves and Ice Blast are visibly closed. So yeah, like, you know, put this sign out. They put this sign out to be like, yes, this is down for maintenance. It's not in its best state at the minute. It's not open, but we're working hard to get it open in the future. Why isn't that in front of Ice Blast and River Caves as well? They put it out in front of the Chinese puzzle maze. They put a different sign outside of Impossible on opening weekend when that was still closed for maintenance and sort of what they were doing in there. But yeah, Ice Blast and River Caves, like, I've never even thought about that, but yeah, like, a sign like this would be great, you know, communication and stuff. Yeah, well, at least it's outside of this ride. Don't know why it's closed or packed to close early. It doesn't normally, but I don't know. Will it be back before the end of the season, or are we gonna have to wait till February to see this ride open again? We shall see. But yeah, a sign like this would not do any harm in front of Ice Blast and River Caves and Dodgems. You know, just to say like, it's down for maintenance and it'll come back soon. It's very nice of the sun to make an appearance with us today. 50 minutes before park close, but yeah, just an icon. The queue's got a bit bigger, but still not big. Thought I'd feature Grand Prix as always in this updates video. It's autumn now, so it's full of leaves. The laughing man is laughing for once, unlike last time. Still not moving, but yeah, laughing. That's what's it. Here we go. Here's something I forgot to mention. Avalanche's queue line. I think it was, well, it wasn't long ago at all. Avalanche's entrance has always been like over there for as long as I remember it. Till a couple years ago, they moved it to over it. I think it was for COVID to sort of make the area a bit bigger, social distancing and stuff. So like they took us all the way around there, sort of thing. And yeah, that remained the norm basically. You went round there, joined that cattle pen over there, and went into the station. They even added this new sign. Was it last year or the year before? Yeah, along with these. And now, a couple of weeks ago, that entrance has been shut off, and this is now the entrance to Avalanche. So no longer going round there. These two toddlers rides don't open. So yeah, like more area just not in use. Got this beautiful new sign. Say it every time. It's lovely. Let's have a go on Avalanche. Actually, I imagine it being quite quiet. Yeah, like this is the entrance to Avalanche now, where it used to go around there, down here. Then like this is a big fenced off. Then like yeah, you'd enter this bit of cattle pen down here. I was walking underneath the lift hill, so yeah, odd change. Especially when Avalanche is a pretty busy ride. I think it should have more queuing area. I mean, yeah, don't know what harm it was doing. Must be a reason for it. But yeah, like slight change to the Avalanche queue, and it's sort of gone back to how it was before, if anything. 10 minutes to go and Alice's walk on, and the seats should be a bit drier than they would have been a couple of hours ago. Tell you what, many people say they want to see Pleasure Beach open and close later in the day because they want to go on the rides later at night. I think they should open and close later to suit the climate, because how many times do we come here and it chucks it down all day? Let's say drop my phone, that would have been embarrassing. And then gets to 4 or 5 o'clock, beautiful. Like, yeah, it's a shame it's not 12 till 7 today. It probably would have suited the weather better, but never mind. You know, cheers weather. Still soaked from earlier. We are drying off a bit though, don't get me wrong. It's more on my feet now, yeah, that's the problem. But yeah, we have like a couple minutes now to make it to the icon queue to end our day. Just realised this view will look really weird if Grand Prix gets completely taken down, because like this thing over our head will just go. But yeah, fingers crossed we do get to see that eventually in the future developments. You'll get better views of Avalanche and Revolution from up there if that's the case. But yeah, there's no one here. But yeah, the park's shut. Good last ride on Icon. Can't believe how much it's brightened up. It's a shame it's not a 6 o'clock close, but it is not busy enough for a 6 o'clock close. So like, not bothered by that. I'm more bothered about the weather than like anything. But yeah, that's not a park update, so I don't even know why I'm saying this. Roll on the outro. And that's the end of this Blackpool Pleasure Beach vlog slash update. It's meant to be updates, but it always ends up turning into a bit of a vlog as well. I'm glad it's brightened up. But yeah, there we go. Bowl-A-Drome is exciting, how they've like emptied it. You know, they're not going to do that for nothing, surely. Got on plenty rides in the end after it brightened up. And the park is getting ready for Journey to Hell, Freak Nights and Halloween. So yeah, guess that's all there is to say. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the screen to see more. Check out the Ice Blast update that I filmed when it was still raining earlier on this morning. And I'll see you in the next video, whenever that'll be. Thanks for watching.